Hello, everyone. Welcome to Style and Gives weekly podcast with Rachel Kimball and my very, very close friend, amazing stylist, amazing mom, dog mom.
Tara Hotwood.
Did I just throw you off? I know. I added all of that in. And we're coming to you with, of course, we're going to talk about fashion ideas. We're going to talk about what's going on in fashion. We're going to give you style updates. We're going to talk about our life's wins, life's challenges, our giving hearts, and we're going to throw in a whole lot of laughter and some positive vibes for you, right?
That's what we do.
That's what we do, coming at you every week. So if you like what we're saying and you want to be a part of it, please hit subscribe. If you are watching us on YouTube, that really helps. Or leave us a comment if you're listening. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
We want to hear, like what you want to hear about. So this week, okay, we are going to talk about what we're shopping for now with closeouts. Okay, because there's some really fantastic deals going on.
They're out there.
And they're out there, and I know I'm constantly looking for them because I'm always sending them for approval to Tara.
Yes,
like I'm forwarding them over, and I'm like,
you will wear this.
And I also have another thing that I that typically I'm thinking, can I get another $10 off? How long
How long can I wait?
Can I wait before somebody else gets it, right? Which that happens to me a lot. So I it's a game that I don't like to play with myself very, very often. But yeah, I mean, what we do for shopping for our closeouts, I scour the web. I know you do too.
Oh yeah, constantly. I'm always looking for a deal. Who doesn't want a deal?
Right.
So yeah, now's a really good time to get those, key pieces, those things you've had your eye on.
Yeah.
Things that are great add-ons, your staple pieces.
I would agree. I think that, and if listeners, viewers, if you haven't been using Google Lens to search for the items, like if in your mind, if you're out shopping, let's just say, okay, and all of a sudden you see something you like, take a picture of it, okay, keep it, don't erase it. Okay, and then you will use Google Lens. I wrote an amazing blog on it. I didn't know about Google Lens, to be honest with you, until my partner, Pete Wallen, was like, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, what? Like, I can save so much money. And then, so what it does is it basically will, scour the web for that picture of that item. And then show all the prices, show where you can buy it. And you can constantly keep checking in to see if the price goes down, or, it might just be, you might be ready to buy right then and there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Google Lens should be your best friend, and Amazon has the same thing. So.
Yes, they do.
If you're an Amazon scourer, it is helpful. So
it's a big time thing of how people are shopping, which
saves you time. I mean, you can get a quick fix, a quick look. I mean, it is so fast.
I agree.
Really.
Well, I also think too there is a way to systematically. I'm going to say this: when you get on a website, how you sort things.
Yes.
Okay, so, and I did another blog on this because I was like obsessed with it, right? You're going to sort your items from size, make sure you have your measurements. That's a huge deal. I know that nobody wants to really know them. I don't.
Well, some people don't know how to measure themselves too. So
that is a great point.
You almost kind of need a little help.
Call Tara.
Yep. But yeah, some people are confused by, which inseam, how to measure from where to where, and so figure that out, or call me up and I'll help you. But yeah, you need your measurements for, every website will tell you. And this way, if somebody's not, especially for closeouts, if it's a deep discount, it's not going to be returnable. So
typically it is not.
Yeah.
So you really need to make sure that it's going to fit. And I, like the pants, the rise, how things fit you. And also, which is really incredible, it might say an extra small, and then you look at it and you're like, wait a minute, that waist is a size 29.
Right.
So, always look at the measurements, and, I can fit into it. You can buy that right now.
Oh, yeah.
But, so that's something that a lot of, that I never used to do that, but I sort by size, price, color, condition, if it's available. And you just never know what you're going to find. And and that's when I usually will sort by condition first, then I'll go low to high, find out what's on sale, especially if you're looking for something like a black dress. Like I told you I needed a black dress and I wasn't going to spend more than $40 on it. People laugh at that, but
could find some
I found an
amazing
amazing
pieces
dress
for
and it
40
looked
bucks.
really good. So I mean that's what I was so excited about. So yeah, know just to really know your measurements, because size is different than measurements, and that is something that is a good point, because you might think I am definitely a size 4 or 8 or 10, and then all of a sudden you might be dealing with Italian designers,
Yes,
or you're
one
dealing
small.
with French, or you're there's a totally different ball game on how things are actually measured. And also just the brand. Sometimes the brand will run a half size small, a lot of shoes, you'll be like, oh, I love these shoes. Well, guess what? You'll in fine print, it'll say you might want to size up. So it's something to look at and look for on the websites when you're looking. I think that that's a huge thing.
It's very helpful. I mean, or a lot of shoes don't make half sizes too.
Oh,
so that's
yes.
confusing and annoying.
That is true. That is true.
6.5, and so I'd hate to buy a 7, especially a heel. I'm not a 7 in a heel.
Well, yeah, you have to double sock it. Well, not in a heel, you can't do that. You can have 2 inserts, but it's not going to be the same, right? It's just not. I get that.
So but I mean, well, and scouring too, items that are. I have my eye on a trench coat. Now I'm not really wearing a trench coat. I don't know if I will wear this trench coat, but I'm thinking I will. But I think that these pieces like coats, like a big faux fur, a leather coat that you've got your eye on is, places are closing these things out. Places are wanting to get rid of these things. So this is when you're going to find those pieces.
And I know you're thinking, I want to shop for summer. I want to shop for spring and summer. But I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to get some great things. And
Steals.
where I'm shopping right now, obviously I'm shopping on Style and Give first, but I am. But we're going to go into places we're shopping, what we're looking for. I'm just going to give you some of my top picks that we have on our site right now that I think would be great to pick up. There is an Other Stories sweater with fringe that we have.
I see this.
That's navy blue, and it has and the fringe is crystals. Okay, and it's just killer. It's so in style. It's so great. It's literally $45 plus we have saved 10. It's a great price. We also got a new Theory sheer top in, and I showed it to you. It's called the Bernetta.
It's beautiful.
And it has a tie, and you can see, it's sheer, but it's a size medium, and it's $75 with the tags on it. Again, save 10, and that is from the Face Foundation, which I'm going to talk about that foundation in a minute. But they actually are going to be giving another code to even get more off of that this weekend. So yes,
that top is something that you could have in your closet. It's a very classic staple. That now is your time to get that, because it might have been a return. Not that piece, but when you find those pieces too, they've probably been returned, and it's a hidden gem that. No, you need it.
Well, and shears in, and then of course I can't say enough about Jacquemus, the crop tops that they have. We have one. It's white. It's amazing. It's $150. Literally, I was just checking prices, and it's the lowest price online right now. Okay. Don't quote me tomorrow, but right now it is, and it's a great deal, and it's save 10 plus. I'm telling you, that's a Face Foundation product. So that will be even marked down even more. There's a wool cardigan that we have in bright purple from Redone that's on our site, which I think is a great steal. It's $95, and then you're going to save too, plus free shipping. So we have a lot of discounts on that. There's a Missoni cardigan, and you loved it.
I need to see this cardigan.
Okay, it's fantastic, because it's a zigzag bright pattern. It's a size 4. It's beautiful. It's $175. But it's incredible. And there's
something that you will have in your closet forever.
Yes, and it is an amazing shape. It's an excellent, excellent condition. Also, we have embroidery is huge with jeans this season, and we have a pair of Stella McCartney jeans that are embroidered. They're size 25 that I think are great. That are $110. And then we just got a pair of cargo pants in, which are huge, from J Brand with the tags on them, $65. They're a size 29. So just some of that stuff that we have. And we do have, I was telling you about those cowboy boots.
I know, I'm on the hunt for a funky cowboy boot, like a sexy cowboy boot.
We have an amazing, amazing Lucchese black boot. We have several on the site, but this one is a size 6.5, and it's just classic. It's a classic boot. It's $95.
Hey,
You're not going
to
to
Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, you gotta have it.
Boots might be for you.
We gotta have it. We're also so. Tell me where you're shopping, and I want to go into this other store that I've been looking at that I haven't even.
So I go. I mean, I go everywhere, and I'm online everywhere. But if you haven't been to the TJ Maxx runway, okay, do you guys know where this is? Who knows? Who knows? Then let us know.
Bethany Frankel knows.
Yes, she
because
does.
she's doing the TikToks on it.
You know, it's TJ. It's not even
Yes,
TJ Maxx.
it's so true.
You gotta get to TJ. She says. So the runway, I think there's only maybe 4 or 6 of them in the States, and it is amazing. There's one out south, and it's all designer brands. I mean, everything from like Michael Kors to Theory to, I mean, I've seen Gucci bags there, you guys. I'm not even kidding.
I love it. I love it.
So it is a hidden gem, and you need to get there because make a day and just go. So that's one. And you know, they take returns from other places. You know, they're online. You know, they do sell different things online, which is, you know,
yes,
kind of a cool thing because you can pop in there and get something that's out of this world and it's been a return or whatever. So check it out.
And it gets you out of the house, right?
Like, and you're on a field trip, somewhere new.
Right.
You're going to go there. It's not somewhere you're going to go all the time, but it's definitely worth keeping on your radar.
I would agree to that. Agree to that. And getting out is good. Yes, for sure.
But again, I mean, like, I love the Real. I love Style and Gift.
So do I.
Those are like my 2 sites that I've been scouring a lot lately.
What are my favorites on the Real right now? I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell you. And I've got them linked in the bio, and you can get right there. Okay, there is a Versace neck cardigan in a size extra small for $360, and it's brand new, and it is just bright colored, and it's amazing, and it's in such great condition. I'm looking at that. There's an Alice and Olivia cropped hot pink sweater that I've got my eye on. Cute. Brand new. Okay, $116. I'm waiting for that one to go down a little bit.
Don't wait on those crop tops, girl.
But I'm really looking for cardigans and sweaters. I don't know, that's kind of my thing right now. And then they had an Alice and Olivia beaded sequins embroidered cardigan. It's a size large, but you could wear it as literally, it has the tags on it. And that was $235. I just thought it was really cool. And then a Dorothy Schumacher cardigan in a size small for $64.
No,
so they have some really good stuff on there.
They do. And I always tell people to, you know, if you've got your eye on, you know, maybe a designer handbag, check those sites out first because you're likely to get something that has been in someone's closet that they forgot about. It's never been used, and you can get it for a fraction of the price. I mean, it is seriously something you must do. If you're not looking at these designer resale sites, we can't be friends.
Right, and there's so
but
many.
Seriously,
there's so many, and that's going to segue into what I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. There is a site, and a lot of them have a really good message with them too. And not only Style and Gift, but I'm going to talk about the Wagon Per Shop, which it's basically a shop that 100% of the store profits directly benefit pets in that need critical life-saving care, okay? And that is the Face Foundation. We sell a lot of their items on our site, and it's huge. And so I was on there last night doing some shopping, and they do handbags, jewelry, and I'm completely obsessed with this Ralph Lauren hand-stitched, it's got a bird of prey applique made of feathers and fringe at the bottom, okay? If you're in the San Diego area, you need to go there right now because you could literally go to Coachella with this bag this weekend. You can still make it, or save it for next year because it in the bag retails like $3,000, and right now it's like $1,595 with an additional 20% off on their site if you sign up for. I think it's just sign up for Wagon Per's VIP list and you get 20% off your first purchase. So that's amazing.
I love this.
Right? So you get even more. And then I just stayed on there. They had this amazing bead brooch with pearls for $125. It's amazing. They have these Hermes gloves that are just absolutely stunning. They have a red Gucci, with the double G logo with the pearls around it, red belt. That's like a killer. $495. And it's great. Everything's they got a stop. Like literally a Nancy Gonzalez, okay, crocodile clutch that's black, new with tags for $750, and then you get an additional 20% off. I mean, and I'm telling you, 100% of the proceeds go back to save pets and help families who, let's say, I'm just going to say this. Let's say something, and God help us that this doesn't happen. Let's say that your dog comes down sick or gets hit by a car, or something happens,
oh gosh, yes.
and you live in the San Diego or Hawaii area. You can easily call Face Foundation, and they can help you. They can help you, and this is what they do. It's just an incredible foundation. There's a wonderful woman and her staff that's behind it, Sini Robb. I cannot say enough about this woman and her mission and the things that she's doing with Face Foundation, and then obviously her Wagon Purr shop, which I put in there. It's wagonpurr.org. It's going to be in the notes. They have great stuff. It comes in all the time. There's a lot of great things. There's a Stod, like Tommy Crocodile embossed black shoulder flag with tags for $325.
That will go fast.
I knew it. And actually, I was thinking of you on that one.
I mean, I need to see this.
$325 plus 20%. Yes, they should.
So
and they're amazing. So, I mean, I can't say enough. That is one of the places that I definitely want to keep checking in on. And there's so many, right? There's so many. But this one directly affects everything you buy on that site. 100% is going to go help an animal that's in critical need, and families that need help with their animals. I just love it. So another place that I love to shop is, you might not, I don't think I've introduced you to Current Boutique.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's online. Okay, again, currentboutique.com. I bought things from them, so I know that they're very good. Okay, they have some amazing deals right now. They're the ones that the Ferragamo boots that I got my eye on a size 7. I linked those in the bio, but don't buy them. Just let me get it. Let me get a hold of them. Please.
Hurry it up, girl.
But maybe not, right? You might not want to do it, right? Okay, so I linked them in the bio because they're literally $239. But then they have these Chanel boots that I am also obsessed with. They're tan and black. They're leather. They lace up, and they're a size 7, and they're $638.99. But they're in amazing, immaculate shape. Where you pay.
And you love a lace-up boot.
I can't get enough of it.
You love a lace-up boot.
What's wrong with me? I just love it.
It's such a good look for you.
And then, Fair Isle sweaters with neon or pops of neon are really in this fall, this season. And so they have one. Okay. Now, granted, it is a J. Crew, but it's 100% cashmere.
Okay. So this is when, yes.
Okay. It's a size small for $59.99. Okay. And then they run ads on top of that. So I'm telling you, they have some great things. They have a Carmore, and I don't know if you've ever worn these jeans. Have you ever heard of them? Okay. So they have a pair, they're size 24, you'd fit in them.
Okay.
And they have a little cut with a little rhinestone fringe hanging off the side.
Do I need these for Nashville?
You probably do. They're $60.99. And that's not even with adding anything in on that. So yeah, they have some great things. So yeah. I mean, I get excited when I'm looking online. And there's so many different sites. Of course, we want you at styleandgive.com. Of course, we want you that. But let's be realistic. Everyone wants to shop the best deal, right? And everyone wants to look at new products and see new products. And there are so many out there. Of course, you have to make sure you're buying authentic. Of course, that is a huge thing in this industry, that you want to make sure you're buying from a legitimate company, that the item that they are actually posting is legit and the real deal, and they're not just posting a picture of something that it isn't that actual item. That drives me absolutely nuts. But these, we know, Current Boutique I bought from, Wagon Purr, amazing. My partner bought a watch from them for his son, just loves it. So there's a lot of great sites out there that that you can find. What are you looking for?
Well,
right
and
now,
also on that, just on that note for a second, make sure get on these text messages with these companies. If you find sites that you're like, okay, you're a favorite, make sure you get, because that's how you're going to find a lot of the deals, like the random 2-day flash sale, or all these whatever they're promoting, and different events and stuff like that. So that's a good way to stay in tune with your favorite places to get. Maybe you had your eye on that dress that you just were wanting to go down $20. Well, guess what? Today's your day because you got the text. So I always encourage, I love that.
That is true. And it also reminds me that I have things in the cart.
I know. I'm like, oh, shoot. I love this.
Right?
I'm like, you forgot.
You forgot. Victoria Beckham's really good at that. I just got one on the way in. She's like, "Are you gonna get?
Are you
Are you
gonna
gonna get this? You know, because I did get a couple things, but I laid off and didn't go crazy about the 2 things that I wanted to buy.
Yes, no, I mean, just stay on top of those sales because that's really where you're gonna save. So
And
I love that.
you might be asking, and this is a good question. Like, how do I know what to look for? What should I be looking for based on the trends and the colors and the styles in 2023? Like, what am I looking for? You already said it. Coats.
Classic staples too.
Yes.
The fill-in. Yes, the coats are big.
Coats are huge, and pattern coats are in. All black coats are in. Trench coats are in. Gosh, I want a leather trench coat. I want one so bad. If you got one and you don't want it, send it in.
You need a trench.
I know. I want a black leather one.
I need a trench.
And I want it in like a burgundy or like something. But don't worry, I'm gonna find it. I will find it. But unless you guys, if you have one and you're like, I'm looking to get rid of it, call me because I really want that. Let's see. Cowboy boots are in.
Cowboy boots, yes. I even think cashmere. I mean, like you touched on cashmere. Like that is something that
Yes.
It's worth getting on sale. Store it away properly, and you dig it out in the winter.
That is a wonderful, and we should do a whole podcast on how to store things.
How to store sweaters.
Sweaters, coats. If you have a fur, you have leather. Okay, like you don't want your leather to crack. Just things like that.
Preventing moths. I mean, with cashmere.
Oh gosh, we're gonna go all into that.
Yeah.
That's a great one. We'll hit that right before the fall. Okay.
But I mean, those are the things that too are sitting on these sites that are not moving, and scoop it up for 70% off.
Yes, you will thank yourself. Okay, because believe me, fall will be here like that. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Fall will be here. You'll go, what?
Yes.
You'll be like, blink, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute. And then you're gonna, and that's what I love about this is what I do is I buy these sweaters and I get excited because I'm like, oh, I forgot. Look at all the amazing things that I have.
Cool boots.
Boots are huge. I love buying boots. I love me. I love anything over the knee, anything lace up. That's what I'll look for. Of course, I'm sorting by condition and by price. I really do love that because, and I will say this. There are companies out there that they're very good is really excellent. Okay,
that is true.
So don't think like I really look at the pictures and because a lot of times I'm like I don't see a scuff on that right heel. Like and I'll zoom in on it, and I'm like there's not a scuff there. They must have not put that down a notch, and it's not even there. So you can find things, but sometimes they
moderate. I mean, because they may ding a slight, thread or discoloration that's not even on the outside, but that could be. You really have to zoom in, and I think that
it's always better. And I know this because this is what I do on my site. So like if you see anything, you have to put it down, right?
Right.
You have to be it's an honor code, and you just do it. You make sure, even if it's the slightest thing, you might not see it to your eye.
Right.
I see it to my eyes. So, I mean, I think that is a good point because you can find some really good deals that way. So, I'm looking for a really, cardigan. I'm definitely looking. Cardigans are my thing. I just love them because I can put them over dresses, right? I can put them on regularly. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this new thing where I don't want to wear a shirt underneath my cardigan because I found that, the tape that you can actually use to make everything stick down.
Yes.
Thank you. Love that.
Put a belt around.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm embracing that because to me, just to even wear a V-neck, I used to just never wear anything. Like I felt like I was showing too much off but nothing ever showed, right? It was just me in my head thinking, oh, this is too much. But now I'm like, no, give me the tape. I'm not wearing a shirt under this cardigan, which I think, you feel more comfortable in your body and who you are. And that's what I'm doing. Anything with fringe. Okay,
fringe. I love that.
Yes. And there was a great bucket bag on Wagon Purr. Hold on. It was and it's a great color.
It's like a suede.
It's an ostrich. Okay, they got two. They got a Viva la Moda Vienta, ostrich fern bucket bag, which is $5.95, brand new with the tags. And then they had this other one. Hold on, did I not put it in here? Because it should have been. Oh, I did. Patricia Nash fringe suede bucket bag, neon blue with the tags for $150, and that's not even giving you the 20% when you sign up on the VIP list. They have some really great deals on there.
To see the site.
Well,
We're looking at it after this.
Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna look right into it. So,
but accessories too are really awesome pieces to hone in on for, for your discount find.
Scarves, hats,
even statement jewelry pieces.
Yes,
because sometimes they're just kind of sitting on the site. There's nothing wrong with them, but they gotta move it. And I think statement pieces are a really good find to scoop up.
I would agree.
Look at this little.
I would agree.
Fun thing you got going here.
I don't even know. I just add necklace on to necklace. I'm a layerer.
This is cool finds.
Oh yeah.
You don't always want to plunk down maybe the $250 for like a cool choker, but for $60.
I wrapped this one around a couple times. It wasn't even made like that. I just decided I'm going to make my own.
I love that.
So that's what I did. I was like, okay. Another thing that people don't think of a lot is gloves. I found a pair of Cucinelli gloves for $90, brand new with the tags on them. I know you're gonna die. They're leather, amazing. So you can find these deals, right? Mm-hmm. And you're thinking, oh, I don't want gloves, but then you will thank yourself.
Yes.
You really will thank yourself when you're like, oh my gosh, when did I get
fun
this?
To go with like a cool white dress, pop on those gloves.
And we even said last week the mock neck, long sleeve, long gowns are in. So like even with colors, because you can literally put like an animal print, I'm going to go back to cardigans, an animal print cardigan over it in the fall, and you're like killing it, right? You got an orange dress with that, or even lime green. All of those colors are staying. Magenta, they're all staying. It's just you're going to wear them in a different way because you're going to add things to them throughout the season, which is
a lot of people love adding the layers. Like that's always, I love using, these bright yellow pants in the winter with like a big chunky sweater. So yes, keep the colors going. Just add layers.
I would agree. And the last point that I do want to bring up is shopping for special occasions early for great deals.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because sometimes people have weddings. They have bachelorette parties, right? And I'm laughing because you're going to laugh in a second. They're planning their New Year's Eve outfit, right?
They are. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Literally planning my New Year's Eve outfit. Like I'm wearing all lace, see-through lace with my bralette and, like some amazing undergarments from Skims because we're getting a huge shipment of Skims in. All new. I can't wait. So I'll probably be picking up some of those for that outfit that I have in my head.
Or then, so you never know what you need.
We'll plan. So like I'm definitely doing something for New Year's. I'm definitely doing it.
And invites are coming out for stuff. I mean, I've already got a few things on the calendar for the fall, and they're events. And so yes, start looking for those event dresses now.
It's always a good idea, and especially if I know it's going to have to be a black dress. Okay, well. Get it done now. Don't wait because it makes it a lot easier too. And there's such good prices. And I know like if your bachelorette trips are coming up, I mean the birthday outfit, the holidays where like we're going to San Francisco, we're going to hit the Napa Valley, we're going to, just making sure that you already know you're going to do it, right? What could you maybe get ready for that now that's just barely anything, right? And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to buy it all across the board. Right. Maybe it's just a couple pieces, but I do encourage you when you start looking, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, whoa.
Well, go in and favorite your favorite items. So start looking, favorite them, and then keep an eye on them. But also, my friends are going to any white parties this summer. Yes, they're happening. Start looking for your white dress.
Well, and I rushed a sorority. Delta Gamma. But no, I'm just like we had to have white dresses, right? White dresses. And so I was literally saying there will be few and far between, okay, coming soon. Like people are out buying them right now, okay, for rush. Dresses. So and that they have to have, either you're wearing black or you're wearing white, and it's white every night. It's not like I need one white dress. It's like I gotta have like 10 white dresses. I really gotta have a lot of dresses here. So that's something to think about too. And even if you're not, if it's a parent listening that your daughter's going, just take them out or just get online and just do it because it makes it so much easier to have them. You can resell them. All right, that's the good thing. But just to make sure that you have something, and if it's not their size, you can get them altered. You have time. right? A great person. And that's another thing. You see something that's an amazing deal and you know your alterations are going to be really low.
Scoop it up.
It's worth
the extra $20 to get it fixed to your body.
As I said, it's never too soon for an amazing deal. It's just never. Like, that's what I wrote down. Can you believe that?
No, it's never too soon. And you know, there are people out there that are not planners ahead, so far ahead. I get that. But in your mind, you kind of know how the year is looking.
Yeah.
We all do. And just, I think it doesn't hurt to kind of dive into some of those sites, check it out. See if even if it's something that you're like, okay, this site's not for me. On to the next. Or, check in with your friends. Where did you get your last year's this? And
I would encourage, and I know I need to do this, is do a lunch with your friends. I need to get out more. That's one of my list things I'm doing. I'm going to get out more. Tara, let's go. And get together and talk about where you're shopping and show them, show your friends what you're doing. And that's one reason why we're doing this podcast. Like, we want to open you up to new ideas, new stores, new things that we do, obviously, that might help us, might help you, be creative, call your girlfriends, connect with people. Hopefully today this podcast has, uplifted you a little bit and, made you feel a little like you're probably like, I got to get off this podcast because I got to go shopping. Right? You're like, please be quiet. I got to get going. But,
well, and too, like, if you see something, and I do this a lot, like, if I see something, I'm like, oh gosh, this looks like a Rachel. I just screenshot it, send it to Rachel, send it to so many people that I know. Because I'm looking all the time, and when I see something that I know that will look great on my friends, I am quick to always send out.
And doesn't that feel great to get something from your friend? You're like, oh, you're right. That would look good on me.
Thank you for taking the legwork out for me.
I sent a lot to Tara. One time I said 17. Well, half of them were for me. I was like, the extra smalls are for you, okay? The rest of them, and the print's like this big, right? She probably can't even see it.
I was like, oh yeah, they all look awesome.
They're awesome. And I'm like, no, half of them are for you, half of them are for me. But yeah, that's funny. Well, okay, so next week, we just got to go into this. We know that Coachella weekend 1 has already happened, okay? But,
we're there. Maybe next year. Let's plan.
No, we will be there next year. We will be. But next week, we're going to talk about Coachella fashion. We're going to talk about the artists. We're going to talk about, things that we love. There's so much to go over. I'm like, are you as excited as I am?
I'm like a boho freak.
I've
always dreamt of going there. I don't know why it happened, but imagine all the fun they're having. Like,
I know.
We are missing out. We gotta get there.
But I'm gonna live stream it. I'm gonna watch everything because Frank Ocean's on there. Like, he made a surprise appearance. I don't want to go into too much, right? Because we've got so much coming up, and we're gonna dress up. We're gonna do our little Coachella dress up things. I already got mine out. I got that bought and paid for, and it's on the way here. Hopefully, it'll make it here by the time we actually do this podcast. But it will. But that's what we're gonna discuss, and that's what I'm really excited about.
It's gonna be a fun one.
So
who doesn't love Coachella?
Oh my gosh! And I just love to analyze all the outfits, and not only that, there's certain pieces from certain outfits that I'm like, oh, I love that piece, but I would put it with this piece, so let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to wear that. I want to wear those boots with that skirt with like that. And then I'm like, oh, is that too young for me?
No, I'm like, where's my suede vest with a little tie on it? Where is it? And I know it's sitting somewhere, and I still have time to get it for 2024 Coachella because tickets, they're already pumping up next year. Great, we'll be there. I'm excited. So as we leave you today, we want you to remember that we are all one.
And that we all have a story.
And we're all just really looking to connect. So thank you for joining us. We love that you join in every week.